Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram is at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today we gotta react to the explosive trailer of Braxton Family Values that is coming back, and there is a round of Nuck If You Buck attempt going on between Toni Braxton and Tamar. So I wanted to get into this as well. It says the tea behind Tamar and Toni Braxton's explosive clash. What was supposed to be a peaceful family dinner quickly turned into a showdown between Toni and Tamar. We got the tea. The Braxton fans better hold on to their lace front wigs because this upcoming season of WeTV's The Braxtons, oh sorry, I said Braxton Family Values, but nonetheless it'll always be Braxton Family Values. It's about to be a wild ride. The explosive trailer shows the sisters at each other's necks once again, and this time it may be for good reason. Things between Tamar and Toni Braxton got so heated that it nearly turned physical. Returning for its second season, the trailer opens with the four remaining sisters, Toni, Tamar, Trina, and Tawanda, sitting down for what looks to be a peaceful dinner. Before appetizers can be served, Tamar is pressed about allegedly refusing to film with her sisters. "We were told that you didn't want to film with us," Tawanda said, calling out Tamar. "Well, you already know why I don't want to film with y'all," Tamar snapped back. In a confessional, Toni reveals that their niece, ASHLEE Braxton, the daughter of their brother, Michael, made serious allegations against the family. According to ASHLEE, when she was 16, an ex-partner of one of the aunts sent her inappropriate messages. So when Tamar announced that she would be interviewing her 32-year-old niece on her podcast, she was served with a cease and desist letter before the recording ever took place. "Y'all tried to shut down my entire business," Tamar shouted during the dinner. Trina denies being involved, clarifying in her own confessional that her name was, quote, nowhere near it. Tamar continues sharing that no one came to her defense. "So are you going to sit there and say Toni Braxton never had your back?" the Grammy award-winning singer aggressively asks. "You didn't have my back," Tamar fires back. "Don't bleep with me, Tamar. Don't bleep with Toni Braxton," Toni hit back. Tension continued to flare as Tamar accused Toni of suggesting that their niece ASHLEE be featured on the latest season of The Braxtons. Before you know it, the Let It Flow singer jumps from her seat, pointing her finger at Tamar, giving her a warning. "Don't you bleeping go there. Don't play with me." Before it gets physical, the trailer cuts away to Tamar meeting with ASHLEE, confirming their niece will be a part of the season's storyline. In another scene, Trina was devastated over the social media backlash that was received after ASHLEE's allegations. "People who have absolutely knowledge or idea about the situation were bullying me," Trina says. "I was devastated. I was absolutely devastated." She explained how apologetic she was for her niece's experience, stating that if it was something additional that you needed from me, why didn't you call me? This heated exchange stems back to ASHLEE's viral December 2024 TikTok, where she shared her allegations. She explained that after spending a summer with one of her aunts, the aunt's partner began sending her sexual text messages, though no physical contact occurred. Her stepmother discovered the messages, and ASHLEE recalls her aunt being supportive. "My aunt was there for me. She was very kind, she was very nice, and she was like, 'I'm so sorry this happened to you.' It felt safe," ASHLEE says. "But over the years, that assumption that I didn't do anything because I was a child changed." ASHLEE emphasized that she isn't trying to bash the family name, but wants to share her truth and create a space for others who feel silenced. And here's the thing. And then also, what else? Is there anything else in this article. I think it has clips of the Tickety Talk. So it has part 1 and part 2 of the Tickety Talk that she did. And it says, viewers try to piece together the offender, with one saying, without reading the comments, I believe it was Trina. Another agreed, saying, definitely Trina and Gabe. Viewers continue to pour out sympathy, with one saying, your aunt was the adult and you trusted her. Her and her partner were wrong. Season 2 is set to premiere October 10th on WeTV. So, a couple of things, you guys. ASHLEE has a calendar. You can pay $100 on Zoom, you guys, to schedule a 1-hour conference call with ASHLEE. And allegedly, she's going to give you the tea. What? Listen, in all seriousness, you know, I'm actually surprised that the sisters are even coming back to do this reality TV show after what happened with Tracy and everything else. And it was already announced that they were not going to deal with, you know, her late husband and son as far as them being a part of the show any further. And here's my issue with the Braxtons, right? I feel like there's a lot of hypocritical stuff going on, and it's like they pick and choose what part of their family tea they want out there for the masses to consume. But then if they feel that it's tea that makes them look bad in particular, or makes the family look bad, they want to push back on it. They want to fight back on it or refuse to film, right? And my thing is, there's been plenty of behavior that has made the family look bad. But now all of a sudden, if it hits too close to home, or there's only certain allegations y'all want to keep in the vault, like that's not okay. As for the cease and desist thing, Trina, would you need to really send a cease and desist? I'm sure the brother definitely sent one, but who were the sisters or sister that sent the cease and desist? Was it Tony? Was it Tawanda? What happened there? That's the tea I want to get to the bottom of. Who sent that cease and desist? And who was it that just wanted ASHLEE to be on the show? Who was it that didn't want her to be on the podcast at all besides the brother? Like, I need to know all of the moving parts here. Now, here's where it's going to get messy with the fandom, right? Because you have a situation where Tony Braxton obviously is Tony Legend, right? So there's going to be people who are not going to believe that Tony Braxton is messy, or that Tony Braxton orchestrated the cease and desist and tried to block anything, or tried to gather up the other sisters to refuse to film with Tamar. They're not going to believe that. But then on the other side, because Tamar has been known for so much mess, you're going to have some people that are going to believe Tamar in this instance, or you're going to not believe Tamar and saying that she's being messy by inserting herself. But there were a lot of people when all of this happened that were in support of Tamar, of having ASHLEE to have her space to speak her truth. But if all of this is a scheme set up just to have a storyline to talk about the ASHLEE Braxton situation, but not really talk about the ASHLEE Braxton situation, I feel like everybody is going to get this backlash. Everybody is going to get this smoke. Because it looks like if this podcast didn't happen with Tamar, basically you're still going to allude to ASHLEE Braxton, but not have her on the show, but not have the podcast, but still talk around the situation, but not say what the situation is, but utilize the situation for the sisters to go back and forth with each other. And I just need to make it make sense. Like, why can't ASHLEE just say what did, or, you know, what happened? And a lot of people had speculated that it was Trina's ex-husband, Gabe, because of the timeline and everything else. And she's the only one in the trailer saying that she was the one who didn't send it, right? Because why would you need to send something if it's going to garner anything further, you know, I don't know. This whole thing is just weird. Because my thing is, if you don't want certain family secrets out there, if you don't want certain family tea out there exposed, like why are y'all doing this show in the first place? Why are y'all doing this show to begin with? They're trying to get to the bottom of stuff This isn't, we're in the earlier seasons. You're trying to have a moment on the show. You're trying to have people get to know you. No. All of y'all have messed with men that have been trifling. All of y'all have. All of y'all have had husbands and men in y'all lives that have been trifling. So now all of a sudden we want to cover it up. Now all of a sudden we want to cover it up because you don't like the image of one of y'all potential ex-husbands potentially, being a PDF, being something inappropriate with a minor. Like, let's talk about it. Why were there inappropriate text messages of an sexual nature being sent to ASHLEE Braxton in the first place? But those are conversations certain families don't want to have out in the forefront. And my thing is, if you don't want to have these conversations in the forefront, why are we filming a reality show? Why are we airing it out on a podcast? If y'all really are all about the quote unquote Braxton name. But if y'all are so concerned about the Braxton name, a lot of y'all wouldn't have been acting the way y'all have been acting up on this show. And this is where y'all want to draw the line about something. Make it make sense. The same sisters that treated Tracy the way that they did on this show. Having the bleeping audacity. And then coming back to this show after she's unalive. And milking that situation. And using her husband and using the child to milk that situation. But this is where you want to draw the line. Are you bleeping kidding me right now? Make it make sense. So that is it. That is all. Es todos, es final, es finito for this video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.